Yeah, let's do the grind. There's only it's only 175 grand I need to make through fighting a billion robots over and over and over again. It's either that or do a whole new playthrough, which I'm not against. It would be more fun, but the robot grind is probably significantly quicker. Not great, but significantly quicker. So, let's do it. Alright, I'm ready. How many do these ones give me? Some more, 6, 5, 6, 9 was it? They give me 14. Yeah, they give me nothing. It's the big ones that give me everything. 3-hour grind. Ugh. I am determined to do this. I'm going to make it. I'm going to make magic happen. I'm going to win right here, right now. Here we go. Yeah. So I'm at 6... Well, so 6, 8. Let's just round up to 6, 8. How much am I at by the end of this? The question is, like, am I getting 1 or 2 grand per? I think we're getting... Oh, we might be getting 2. Okay. Okay, it's not the worst. It's not great, but it's... You get 2 grand here, at least. Yeah, you get at least 2 grand. That's... I think it's probably close to 2.5. Are you the last one, I presume? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, 2.5. So if I need to do... If I need 2.5 times... I can't maths. How many times is that? You're right, I can fast forward. It's true. Is there a way to turn on fast forward permanently? Because I just have it as like a spacebar that I hold down. Yeah, so that's... Yeah, 2,500 per minute, basically. Which is 90 minutes. That's an hour and a half. Yeah, we're looking at like 80 to 90 minutes. That's alright. It's not the worst. It could be worse. Like, is it fun? No. It is not. So, chat, come up with any topics. I'll answer them. please give me some fuel. I've got nothing to add to this. Yeah, I mean, we're getting there. There's some sort of music in the background as well. You know what? Not a bad shout. Let me quickly mute this then. Give me a sec. Yeah, you're not wrong. Have some music. Have some music. Yeah. Is that too loud? Maybe a smidge. There we go. That's better. Yeah. Let's go. Yes, this is much better. we will enjoy a variety of music. Because yeah, where's the exit? yeah, we can't listen to for 2 hours. It's not happening. But yeah, fair enough. I mean, if you're going for the million bolts, what you want to do is you want to glitch onto the racetrack with the decoy glove, and you can like you can basically use the taunter underneath the huge selection of crates, and they just infinitely, like, they just give you bolts infinitely. It's great. You need to, like, have your circle button, like, weighted down by something. I think I used, like, blue tack and gaffer tape or something back in the day. But it works. Can't fault it. Sure, no, this is better for, like, for speedrunning, but in terms of, like, casually, you could leave the game on overnight, right? And just, you don't have to think about it at that point. You're just doing it. So that would be preferable. Yeah, we're nearly there. I say nearly. We're a tenth of the way there. I'm assuming this does indeed work, and if this negates the infinite bolt, like negates the achievement, I will be gutted, and I just will. I guess I'll not be completing this. Oh, it took me a while to get it working. Yeah, it's not easy. This is a Shantae and the Seven Sirens. It's a great song. Yay, another cycle done. Woo. We're getting there. But yes, what games are everyone excited for the rest of the year? I'm excited for quite a few indies. Bubsy 4D, I think, is going to be a very good game. I know it's like a crazy statement to make because it's Bubsy, but it's made by Fabraz, who made Demon Tides, and the demo of Bubsy 4D is legitimately great. So we have a winner on our hands. So that's pretty exciting, I suppose. Yeah, there's Mina the Hollower as well. That's coming out soon. It doesn't have an exact date. It's just spring for now, I think. But it's basically at the end. It's ready. And there's Gecko Gods. Gecko Gods is a little free platform where you play as a gecko. A cute little geck. It's cool. I'm excited for it. Can recommend. There's also a demo of that game. Very fun. Yes, Saros is pretty cool. Yeah, that's April as well, isn't it? I think Gecko Gods is 16th of April. And Bubsy 4D is when GTA 6 was going to originally release, which honestly is so good. I love being like, yeah, we're not scared of GTA. We're releasing then. Wait, what do you mean GTA's been delayed? Like, good bit. Oh, there's a new Game Boy Horrorverse? I didn't even hear about that. Interesting. There's actually quite fitting music for this, not gonna lie. Oh, GTA is very scared of Bubsy, as everyone should be. Occupy Nexus Anima. Okay, yeah, I've somehow not heard of this at all. I've almost certainly seen a trailer and entirely forgotten. But, yeah, no, fair enough, that's cool. I said it in my prediction video, and I stand by it. I think Bubsy will be nominated for an award at the Game Awards. I don't know which one. I mean, it's not going to be Game of the Year, but, like, I can see it being nominated. Best platform or something like that. Because I think Demon Tide... I said this at the end of Demon Tides as well. I think Demon Tides will be a better game than Bubsy 4D, but I think Bubsy 4D will do better because it's Bubsy. Because the name sells it more than Demon Tides' name. Which is a shame, because Demon Tides is a phenomenal game. But I think that's fair. Oh, the next Persona 5 X update is... I can't remember. It's Rin. I can't remember what her thing is, but like it's like she's a fire spreader, and apparently very good. Like one of the best spreaders in the Chinese version, still to this day. So worth pulling. And then immediately after that, we believe it's going to be Kasumi, which is hype. I think it's gonna be... I don't know if story stuff is happening in this update. Probably not. I don't know. But we're getting her, then we're getting Kasumi, which will be Crossroads of Fate, and then we're probably getting Akechi immediately after. It's probably gonna be a double, similar to Makoto and Yusuke. How that works then. That's probably how they're doing it. We are a sixth of the way there. Yeah. I love this theme so much. One of the few games I will gladly buy a second time for Switch 2. Metaphor ReFantasio, one of the best RPGs of all time. Another I will gladly buy again for Switch 2. Clear Obscure Expedition 33, one of the best RPGs ever made. 2 banger RPGs. Put them on Switch 2, please. I want to play them from the comfort of my bed before I wind down for the night. Would be good, please. It's a question of, do you want free money? Because I will give it to you. Metaphor's not that bad. It keeps going on sale on Steam. I don't know if you don't do Steam, then fair enough. But it does keep. It was on sale semi recently. I think it was like half off. There'll be a sale at Easter, almost certainly. It'll be on sale then probably. If not then, summer. There'll be a summer sale. Or the PS version. Fair enough. When's Days of Play? There's usually a summer sale on PlayStation as well. It'll almost certainly be there. I'd say like 30-40% off. And then, but the Days of Play, I think that's usually later in the year, isn't it? Because yeah, then it will be on sale. But yeah, I'd say there'll be a summer sale at some point. Maybe even an Easter sale. I think that does genuinely happen on PlayStation. Check then. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just do friend only, but I am looking at doing movie nights and stuff in the Discord. Get out of my way, helicopter. Because yeah, I don't know what yet, but I've been meaning to watch The Amazing Digital Circus. I watched one episode, and I really liked it. And I meant to watch more, and just never got around to it. So maybe that could be a movie night thing. So, yeah. I've heard nothing but amazing things, and, like, that it only gets better. So, I need to watch it at some point. yeah, I'm sure we can do some fun, like, stuff. Be like, okay, let's watch a Disney movie this weekend or whatever. Whatever we fancy. And it would probably be one of those movie nights where, because we're in a call, by all means, make jokes. I don't care. Like, if you want to talk over the movie, that's what we're doing. Like it's all good. Otherwise, we're just in a... If we're not here to talk whilst we watch said movie, what is the point of having the movie night where we're in a call? Like, it's... But, yeah, be a bit of fun. This is Jack-free music, Final Boss, very good. One could say peak, actually. We are getting there. Slowly but surely. I mean, it's not fast, but it's not the worst. Like, it could be a lot worse. And I've finished my April Fool's video, which is fun. I'm aware it's a month away, but it is done. People wanted more of what I did last year, so I've done more of it. A lot more. It's an hour and 45 minutes. Yeah, I think it's 51 songs. It's pretty good. I think it's better than last year. I think I've only gotten better, which is nice. I'm sure others will be the judge of that. But the good news is an April Fool's video doesn't have to be good. It's kind of the point. No, last year it was, I just did general kazoo covers throughout the year. No, that was, last year was, an a cappella album. It's like an hour and 15 minutes or so. There's an hour and 45. 51. So, yeah. It's silly. But some of them turned out very good, I think. I did the final boss of Razorbeard, and that, honestly, it's really, really good. Well, nearly a quarter of the way there. Nearly. No, it's not a third. It's a quarter. Because I need 180. I still need to get the premium nanotech. I wish it was just the Rhino. It is not. But that is okay. Yeah, I think this part of the playthrough when it goes to YouTube will be on its own, and I'll simply call it "You don't have to watch this one." Which I think is valid. So yeah, something. Yeah, it does not need to be seen. It's not particularly exciting. but it is preservation. Uh, 40k times 3 is 120, so it's not. It's 40k is like, yeah, it's just under a quarter, because it's 45 times 4 is 180. But it's all good. Oh, nice. Claire obscure. It is fine. Maths is hard. It's okay. Like, it is all right. No shame. Oh, I mess up maths at times. It's fine. I literally this morning I watched my my Spyro inflation video, because I was just like, oh yeah, like I got a comment. I was just like, oh, I'm gonna check that out again. Yeah, just like, yeah, there's a lot of maths in that video. Like, I understand how it all works, but I can totally understand people getting lost. Like, the reality was there was no easy way to make it without it being just confusing. Here's a lot of maths. Like, it's just a lot. I still can't believe Claire Obscure did everything it did. Like, no, Spyro was technically beatable. Spyro 2 and 3 were beatable. And they are not anymore, to be clear. Spyro 2 and 3 are now impossible. Spyro 1 was technically not beatable. But the balloon, there was technically semantics where the balloonist asks for 6,000, which, in terms of, like, currency a year ago was 11,500 or something, which you can't get. But he doesn't actually ask to have the money given. He just wants a flat 6,000 proof you have this and I'll take you. So you could make the argument that because he doesn't want you to pay him, that's not actually being inflated. He just wants 6 grand. He just wants proof that you own 6 grand, which you have. So arguably the balloonist stuff doesn't get inflated. As for money bags, Glimmer required 189 a year ago, and the most you could get glitchless was 191, which means it is now completely impossible. I mean, within a month it was pretty much impossible, but now it is completely impossible. Which is wild. Like, when I was first, like, looking into that video, because I had the idea, I was like, oh, this would be fun. When I saw how close it was there, I was like, oh my god, if I made this a month or two later, like, I had the idea a little bit later, video dead, like, immediately. But, nope, it worked out quite well. I made it at just the right time. Oh, yeah, I made a point to mention it multiple times, like, in 2 months of this video going out, it is impossible. And sure enough, like, it's irrelevant what happens in the world. Doesn't matter what happens, whether, like, there's peace or war, prosperity in stocks, or the huge financial collapse. Irrelevant. The nature of the world is prices always go up. And just on that basis alone, it will be impossible in 2 months. And sure enough. So, yeah, it was, I knew it. Oh, I was like, what's this song? I know it, but I can't think of what's from it. It's SpongeBob. It's a PS1 SpongeBob game, which has an awesome soundtrack. Yeah, I keep listening to different songs like this. I'm like, oh, I could include that in the acapella album, but the acapella album is already so long. I do songs that are way harder than this. Jesus Christ. I did not go easy, but it was fun. No, I'm fine. I don't need this to be any longer. It took so much time already. I will not do another. Oh no, this is SpongeBob. This is a SpongeBob game. There is a Crash song in the acapella album though. It's Dingo Dial. I can't remember what it's called. It's on PS1. It's like a 2D platformer. I mean, it might say on the soundtrack thing. It does not. The song is called Ghost Train. That's all I got. Yay! We are a third of the way there now. We're still not that close. Oh, hang on. There's one more. You give me 200 bolts. I'm not letting you slide. I have not a clue what it's called. You could list out names. It's not going to help. I've never played it. I don't know anything about the game, really. Just that this song rules. It's on Super Sponge. Ah, okay. Cool. Yeah, I mean, terrible game, great soundtrack. It's got quite a few songs that are actually pretty good. So, shout out to that, I guess. Ah, ha ha ha. Deltarune. I like how I had like 20 people watching, it's gone down to 7. Entirely fair. Absolutely justified. I mean, you're welcome to, like, if you want me to sub it, go for it. Yeah. That's someone in like a YouTube comment chat was just like, you should play Type 3 so you can suffer. It's repetitive, it's boring, it's bad. I'm like, okay, you're really selling this to me. I liked Type 2, but it had issues. 3 seems to not fix any of those, so... From that one person's comment. That'll be, yeah, fair play. That's that done. Main villain isn't boss cast. That's not a bad thing. If that's true, that's not a problem. No, I'm alright with that. Yeah, I know nothing about Type 3 other than very minimal things I've heard, which is that it's worse. That's pretty much it. It's not Type 1 or 2. Like, oh wow, what a glowing endorsement, thank you. Yeah, it's always interesting with the Patreon vote because, like, there's always a case where, like, there's a game I would prefer to win over the others just because I see a game that maybe I haven't played or I've wanted to play for ages, you know. But I will never outright state which game that is because that's an immediate bias. And, like, there's not always, but there's sometimes a case where it's like, oh, I really hope this doesn't win. And there has been a time once or twice where it has won. It's been like, okay, fair enough. But the thing is, like, I don't ever, like, again, I'll never say it out, like, which game it is, or, like, I'll never say it in the voting process, because that's not my decision. The point of it is that it's your decision. You pick what you want to see me play. And if it's something that I wasn't jazzed about beforehand, I'll make sure I'm happier for it. I'll make sure I'm up for it. 10 hasn't been showing up in the Patreon vote, no. It's the person who voted left the Patreon, I'm pretty sure. But also, like, it did sort of, like, as I started the Final Fantasies, it did sort of stop. They started picking something else, which is fair enough. Because it is a promise of, assuming I don't die, I will get to Final Fantasy X at some point. Knock on wood, I don't want to die. But, you know, assuming. Yeah, oh yeah, Type 4's like 2D, isn't it? I think. I could be wrong. Everything? Yes! Goodbye! Fare thee well. What are we at now? 70. Oh, yeah. Getting there. Yeah. It takes time. Oh, it's that one song from Mario RPG but does not sound like it's from Mario RPG. Sounds actually a little bit like a Persona 4 song. There's not in like tone but in melody. Speaking of, I guess Persona 4 Remake's coming out this year, which is exciting. Because, you know, I love that game. Please be good. Please address one or two things that the original could have done better. Which I suspect it will, because that's what the point of it is. Like, 3 fixed a bunch of things. It didn't fix everything. Like, I like 3 a lot, don't get me wrong, but it still has issues with, just Tartarus in general. Like, the nature of what Tartarus is in its own way a problem. Like, thing is, okay, let me rephrase that. Tartarus is fine for the main game, it's terrible for the DLC. Like, there are certainly some people whose favourite thing about Persona 3, original or remake, is the gameplay, and that's great. If that's what you like, you're going to love the DLC, because it is very much climb all of Tartarus, but with nothing else in between, and then an awesome endgame. But if you don't like that facet of it, or that isn't the thing that jazzes you up and gets you excited to play it each morning, then yeah, you're not going to have the best time with the DLC. Because the DLC very much is 20 hours of climbing Tartarus again, 10 minutes of cutscenes in between, and then 2-hour endgame. It's not quite Tartarus, it's a version of it. Sort of. There's a reason for it. But, yeah, it's unfortunate. Like, and the thing is, like, that I'd heard about the answer, ages ago, and, like, it came up on the Patreon vote a couple times. It never won, obviously. And I didn't know why it was so bad. And then I realised through playing it. And I think that, honestly, the ultimate solution to it is, like, just have there's basically like a bunch of doors, and like they like time doors, and they take you to different parts of TARDIS. But like, and by different parts I mean the whole thing basically. Shorten it by 150 floors. Like, simple as that. Like that's the answer. Make each time door. There's 7 like proper sets of time doors. Make each one 5 rooms. 4 room, like 2 or 3 main rooms, boss room, cutscene room, done. Like, just make it that short. And make the DLC shorter. Like, it's just cost less. That's it. Like, that's the answer. Like, because the thing is, it as DLC, it's fine. Like, but it's just so boring. Like, I want to get to the new stuff, and there's just not enough of it. And that's, yeah. Yeah, it's, the TARDIS is like 260 something. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, it is a lot of flaws. And yeah, the DLC basically asks you to do it again. Which would be fine if you were level 99, but it doesn't carry over, it resets you. Or it sets you back to a specific level. I can't remember exactly how it works. But yeah, it's just like, again, it's fine. The DLC is fine. But it was just, it wasn't what I was after. I wanted a lot more out of it. And it wasn't what I was after, personally. Yeah, it does have, like... And the DLC does have unique stuff within the floors, sure. But it's, like, not enough. It needs to make them shorter by a considerable amount, then you'd be fine. Like, if it was just 50 to 70 floors of just good new content, mostly new, and then, like, the end game stuff, that'd be fine. Like, that'd be absolutely perfect. Problem solved. Like, it's wild that isn't what they did. It was like they needed to be so perfectly faithful to the original, and you just didn't, because that was the problem. Like, the thing is, they jazz up TARDIS from the original game by adding a bunch of gimmick stuff, and I really like the gimmick stuff. It actually made TARDIS really fun to explore. But the reality is, it's still a huge slog, because it is, you know, 260-something floors of flat floor. And you can't really get super excited about that all the time. Well, like, Persona 4 has that issue, but at least the dungeons have a different gimmick each time. And they're only, like, 8 floors each time. So it's, like, it's not that bad. You're in there 3 hours max. Which is good. Also, like, the music for TARDIS just doesn't change as well. Like, that's what I like. That's why Persona 5, like, having Mementos is a really good, like, there's a good balance. Like, Royal fixed it a lot. Like, because you've got Ryuji's ability, which is, like, assuming you've leveled it up, where as long as you're stronger, you just railroad every enemy, which is great. It means you don't have to fight, you just plow through and you just do it every so often and you're done. You can be done with that set of Mementos in, like, 20-30 minutes. And also, like, Mementos actually does change as it goes on, like the music, which is really nice. But, like, TARDIS doesn't really. You can play different music if you pay for it, which I don't want to. But yeah, it's, again, I don't hate Persona 3. I love Persona 3. I think it's a great game outside of TARDIS. The thing is, again, like, the combat's really good. It's really good turn-based RPG combat. But, oh my god, I like the concept of TARDIS, but I hate the execution. I know that's a minority of opinion, but I do. I will move on from that now. Luminant, I have a suspicion you are quite far back, because I said that's the answer, like, 3 minutes ago? But, yes. It was an unintentional pun, to be clear. I realised it as I said it. I was like, oh, that's, yeah. But it wasn't the intention originally. One more? Yeah. Oh, Persona 3 almost certainly has retro achievements. Speaking of Persona, here you go. Throw away your mask. Oh my gosh. We're nearly halfway. Really? Persona 3 doesn't have retro achievements? That's surprising. Could be listed under Shin Megami Tensei. Technically. And we are halfway there! I think this has only taken like 40 minutes. So that's actually not the worst. It's not great. Oh god no, it's not great. But it's not the worst. It doesn't, yeah, I thought so. Yeah, 3 and 4 are listed as Shin Megami Tensei. They're spin-offs. I mean, so is 5 technically, but it became its own thing. God, I love this theme. I very, very nearly bought Persona 5 on Switch 2, because there was like a bundle of Persona 5 Royal, Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 3 Portable for £20. And like Persona 5 Royal on its own is £55. So I was just like, that's incredibly tempting. I didn't do it because I'm not spending like on stuff like that. I don't need it. But I'm just like, oh my gosh, that's super cheap. But I refuse. Yeah, I have noticed that I'm not taking any damage, yeah. Yeah, that I don't know when that started or why. I think immediately as soon as I died. But I don't know why. Like the first time I took damage, and then after that I never did. But I don't know the reason for it. Other than hurrah, I guess. Enjoy making dinner. Is 3DS gonna get support at some point? I presume it would be with like Citra? Is that the 3DS emulator? I don't know like if that has like any kind of plans to have support. Yeah, we are halfway there. We need 180. And I guess maybe a little bit more change for some, you know, words, ammo. Some work's being done. Oh, that's cool. Is Wii U being done? Given that Wii's like almost. I know. Again, I know it's like totally different emulator, but I don't know how good the Wii U emulation is. Like I've never really dabbled with it. Oh, Boundless Ocean! Final Fantasy 3 was so good! I mean, hey, if Super Sponge wins, Super Sponge wins. The thing is, like, you'd have to... For Super Sponge to win, you have to vote, like, pick it as, like, the game to be voted upon, and then it has to win that vote. Which, you know, you're against 11 or so other games, which are probably better and will be more interesting that people will want to pick. I don't know. But you never know. The thing is, with the patron vote, it's super unpredictable. Like there are games in my head, I've been like, oh yeah, that's a no-brainer, that's gonna win. And then it gets no votes. Like, okay. I don't know what people want. I know nothing, and that's fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I can understand why Phoenix Wright won. Okay, nearly 100. Again, slowly but surely, we are getting... Oh, we're actually at 100. Yay! We're getting there. Oh, yeah, that never won. It has not been picked for a while. Which is fine. Yeah, we're getting there. As the slog continues. We will be victorious. I can't wait to take on Veldin with the Rhino. It's gonna be so satisfying. Yeah, I'm sure I would. I'm sure I would enjoy Trail. It looks great. Like, I saw a couple of them. They all look fun. I don't know if I have played any of their games. I've dabbled in, like, seeing some videos, but, like, that's pretty much it. Oh, man, I can't express enough how much I love this song. Like, this is one of those songs where... I think, actually, it was one of the first songs my friend David shared with me. He was like, oh, I love this song, listen to this. Like, you know, it is a beautiful song. It's always resonated with me because of, like, that, like, connection of sorts. But, like, I didn't have context for it. And seeing where it plays and how, like, the world expands in Final Fantasy III, like, it's such a monumentous moment. It's so wonderful. Yeah, it truly just blew me away. And again, I don't want to lay hate on 4, but 4 just didn't do any moment where I was like, oh, this is mind-blowing. Like, it was a fun game, sure, but, like, it didn't truly shock me in the same way every other game did. Like, the first game surprised me with the airship, excellent, Cuphead. First game surprised me with how I was expecting simplicity, and it really just wasn't. Like, it just had so much going for it. The world, the story. I know the mechanics were broken on the NES, but even the mechanics, like, there's a lot to love about it. And then 2, I can understand why some people don't like it. I really loved the gameplay mechanic of it. I think it's ballsy and it's brilliant. Like, it is an absolute gamble of a gameplay loop, but I think they nailed it. Especially because it's just like, okay, we fucked up with the first game, where you're less incentivized to use magic because we made a mistake with the coding or whatever. How do we fix that? How do we get them to want to use magic? Force it upon them. And you know what? Yes! Awesome. Like, absolutely brilliant. And then 3 just blew me away with its story and its scope. And also its music. Like, just incredible. I'm talking about Final Fantasy 1 and 2 and 3. But yeah, Final Fantasy 3's just scope when the Boundless Ocean came out. It's absolutely amazing. Oh. Such a crazy moment. Like, because I love that song already, and I was so close to crying. Also, shout out to just all of Cuphead soundtrack. So good. Okay, 70 to go. Yeah, huzzah indeed, money grinding. Hope you're doing well. By all means, ask any question you want. I've got time to spare. And I need some chat fuel. Ah, Stonehenge. Love the song. Yeah, it's not the kind of music you expect to hear in a Mary-Kate and Ashley game, but it is real good. Yeah, it was one of those things where, like, I played it with Emil as part of Party Hard, and then I can't remember if I made note of it in the episode. Like, I was like, oh, this theme's really good. I don't know why it's so good, but I like it. This Saturday, when I was, certainly after recording, I started listening to the soundtrack and be like, yep, this theme is unbelievable. Genuinely, I mean this with complete sincerity, I truly love that a bunch of my favourite, like, video game music of all time has come from, like, the fact that I've played games like Mary-Kate and Ashley, and Bratz, and Barbie, and stuff, because there are some absolute bangers in all of them. And it's just like, oh, it's the kind of game that I wouldn't usually play otherwise. And I've done for one series or another. And yeah, there's a lot to love. I'm so proud of that Barbie video. Like, that... It would have been so easy to just be like, haha, I'm a guy, this isn't made for me, game bad. Like, it would have been so easy. But no, I took it to... I ranked and reviewed it properly. If the game was bad, I said so. If it had amazing moments within it, I said so. Like, I did it as unbiased as I possibly could. And I think I did a phenomenal job of that. And I know other channels would not have done it as well as that. Also, I just think it was really funny. I think the scripting was really good. And same with the Disney video, which I do want to continue. I do want to do 93 at some point. I don't know when, mind you. I have many plans for the channel over the next year. I have so many plans. I've got like a couple of documents, like a bunch of stuff that I've started. And I need to finish, I guess. But yeah, it's very exciting. I think there'll be good stuff. I would say that it's my channel, but I do think so. Also, shout out to Metaphor again. Yeah, I for the longest time didn't know what this song was called, because like when the demo came out, like people like ripped the files or just recorded like the areas, and gave it their own names, because it obviously wasn't the official release and didn't know it. And people just titled this as Rest, which is fair, because this is where you rest. So that's what I've got it. Like, I've got the demo version downloaded. So yeah, I thought it was Rest for the longest time. Well, I knew it wasn't called that, but that's just what I attributed it as. But no, it's called Solitary Nights, which is a lovely name. Well, we are 2/3 of the way there. 60 to go. We are getting there, baby. Oh my gosh. So close. So very excited. I mean, it's still going to take a bit, but we are, like, I think half an hour most, maybe? It's not bad. Yeah, it is weird that Clank doesn't actually take damage anymore. I wonder why that is. Again, something for 2%. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there are. I can't think of what they are right now. Yeah, I mean, the indie games I played recently, as demos, like, Dench Attack's really cool. That's super fun. That's coming out in a couple months. Croak, I don't know when that's coming out exactly, but yeah, that's very fun. That's by Cuphead artists. The Eternal Life of Goldman, that's basically DuckTales on crack. DuckTales on quack. Yeah, that game is phenomenal. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely unhinged in terms of its difficulty early on. Yeah, that's very, very fun. Fully recommend trying out the demos for all of them. I don't know how many of them have demos on console. Probably not any. But yeah, they're good. I need to play the demo for Pragmata, because that looks cool. I've been meaning to try it, and I just haven't. Super Meat Boy 3D is coming out soonish. I don't know exactly when. And that's got a demo. Soundtrack's pretty good. I've heard some of the soundtrack, like what's been released, and yeah, nice. It has original Meat Boy energy, which is nice, because like, and by that I mean like the original soundtrack, because obviously like there was some kind of copyright dispute or something where it didn't have the original soundtrack on like the PS4 Switch ports and stuff. I don't know exactly what happened there, but it's not my place, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, it has that vibe. It's good. It's good stuff. So that'll be fun. Yeah, no, it's just very exciting time for indies. Like in the next 2 to 3 months or so, assuming there are no delays or whatever, like we've got 5 to 10 indies that are games I've been looking forward to for quite a while, that all could be true contenders for Game of the Year. Like, more niche contenders, sure. I grant you it's more like from it's definitely not going to win Game of the Year, but like people will love it kind of, kind of point of view, my Game of the Year. But yeah, it's very exciting. I'm glad that Pokemon's not coming out this year. I'm really glad about that. It needs as much time as it can get, because the problem with Pokemon is they just release too soon. And the last one released in 22, so 5-year cycle. And that's 5 years on the assumption for like, if they're like any other company, they almost certainly would have had a very, very small division that starts preliminary work on Wind and Waves before Scarlet and Violet finished. Like probably Probably like a really, really small team. Like, it wouldn't have, like, a month or two, like, at most. But it still would have, they would have started work a little bit. So, yeah, they've been working on it 5 years. And which is good, because Pokemon usually has 2 to 3 years. Which is not enough time, as evident. Especially since something like Scarlet and Violet, Winter Waves, whatever, open world, needs so much more time than a normal Pokemon game would. So, that is very nice. Be interesting to see if they announce a new Zelda game. Because we don't really know. I'm going to do Free Routes again. Probably. I mean, it makes the most sense in an open world setting. It gives the player a lot more to do as well. So, yeah, I would imagine so. I think, like, ultimately the goal was always going to be League Champion, beat the gyms, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, they'll probably do something similar to what Scarlet Violet did. It'll be its own thing, but they'll you know, they'll do it. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm glad that they have taken time with it. Good for them. They're learning. I guess we'll also probably hear about a new Xenoblade Chronicles game at some point, which will be insane on the Switch too. Yes, bolt farming indeed. Not the most exciting thing in the world, I'm sure, but welcome. I hope you're doing well. We need 180, so we're close. Like 25-ish minutes left, in theory, maybe. We're getting there. By all means, ask any question you want. We have had fun conversation, indeed. I need to have a drink in a minute. Yeah, so basically, RetroAchievements, the only achievements I don't have is get the Premium Nanotech and the Rhino, and then use the Rhino enough to, like, kill 60 in the first 10 planets, and then kill 60 in the back 9. So, yeah, we're very, very close. Before I buy the Rhino, I'll double check what my achievements are. But yeah. I'm pretty sure I can get 60 kills on Veldin with the Rhino. Like, I would be surprised if I can't. There's more than 60 enemies in Veldin. I'm like 99% sure. But we will see. Also, this music is Bowpath the Teal Lotus. Great soundtrack. Yeah, if I don't get it, I'll just backtrack to Hoven before I beat Drek. Simples. No, it's been really, like, I mean, the grind has been less than ideal, but it's been really fun to replay this. I thoroughly enjoyed replaying Ratchet 1, and I'll replay Ratchet 2 at some point as well. But I'm gonna take a small break from Ratchet. We'll maybe do some Final Fantasy V. Maybe do a little bit of some retro achievements for the Wii when that launches. Maybe I'll be doing something Kingdom Hearts related for March Caprice. I'm not actually scheduled to, but I might do, depending on if they need an extra space. So yeah, that's always exciting. Also, shout out to Timby. I can't remember if that's all of them. I think it is all of them. Okay. 40 to go! We are so close. How do I leave? Oh, yes. Yeah, I guess Stellar Blade 2 is also in development, so that's probably not this year, but maybe next year. Timby 2 is already out. It came out last year. It kind of, like, just sort of got announced, and it came out like a week later. I didn't do anything of it because it didn't really do anything that I was particularly excited about. Like, what I loved about Timby 1's remake was that it had a remix soundtrack. Like, I love the soundtrack with all my soul, and, like, I was very excited for that. And then, yeah, like, unfortunately, Tomb 2 didn't have that, which is fine. But it's, yeah, Biolog has, like, it launched a little bit rough, it had some issues, but they worked with, like, the community and actually, like, listened to people and addressed all of them, I'm pretty sure. So, fair play, like, they actually do care. In the same way that Croc did as well. So I presume Croc 2 is in development now, which is great, because I love Croc 2. And they have been upfront and said, if Croc 1 and 2 do well, we'll make Croc 3. Which, please, God, make that happen. I need Croc 3. After 25 years, I need a new Croc. It's probably going to be 30 by the time it comes out, but still. Stellar Blade. The music that's playing right now. Yeah, really fun game. I did like the demo. I did videos of the demo, and I would have done the full game as like a series, but like the reason I didn't actually record it is because I was extremely ill when it released. I was ill for like that entire week and then a bit more. So by the point where I was feeling better, you know, like it was, the game was very much already out and everyone had already covered it. So it was like, yeah, okay, never mind. This is just for me. Yeah, they're working on a sequel. They've announced that they're working on a new game, and they're also doing another franchise. Yeah, Shift Up. They're doing pretty cool stuff. It's really great for like Chinese and Korean dev teams are able to like make their game flourish in the Western market, which has like been a near impossibility for a long time. So yeah, it's really cool we're actually getting to see these new diverse games that have so much to offer. Because yeah, it's just more games equal more good. Yeah, I mean, it's Stellar Blade and, oh my gosh, what's it called? I've got Jaiette in my head, that's not what it's called. That's not the game. Oh my god, what is it called? I cannot think of what, anyway. Great, a game I didn't play, but looked great. I cannot think for the life of me what it's called, but yeah. Yeah, the loads of games just back to back. So, very cool. Also, shout out to French devs! Oh my god, only 30 to go! We're getting there. Yeah, Celebrate. I think it was up there for Game of the Year. If it wasn't up there for Game of the Year, it was certainly up there. Like, it's certainly up for a nomination of some kind. It was 2 years ago, 2024, I think. Yeah, it was. I think it was like number 5 on my. Yeah, it was number 5 on my best games. Yes, got enough for the Rhino, still need the premium nanotech, but we're there, we're getting there. I mean, I could technically get the money in Veldin, or at least try and get the money in Veldin, but I'd rather not do any more grinding beyond this point. Like, I just want to do the grind and then it's done, you know? Oh, probably should have killed you. Whatever. I have all the gold weapons. All gold weapon stuff's done. It's just premium nanotech and Rhino. So I need 180. Which I'm obviously very close to. such a beautiful song. The story of Clair Obscur is absolutely ridiculous, and it's so cool. Like, by that I mean like the behind the development. The story of the game is also flipping cool, but yeah, the story of the dev team is just, it shouldn't be possible. It shouldn't have been possible, and here we are. Nearly there. Nice. How does Telos feel knowing that he's composed one of the best desert themes of all time? Because here it is. We're so close. This is Sonic Superstars. And it gets real good right about now. That's so good. I love desert music. Arabian desert themes, just absolutely my jam. And that, oh, so good. So good. Phenomenal. You love to see. Oh, no, he knows we're returning. He can still hear me. I'm still defeating them all. He knows I'm going to return at some point. When the work is done, I will be back to return to my classic self. But the work is not yet done. $20 to go. Oh my gosh. So close. You'd think my brain is mush after doing this for an hour and a bit, but nah, it's alright. It's fine. I was determined to finish this today, and finish I shall. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I was prepared for it to be way worse. Is that everything? Yes, that's it. E. I assume it got auto-modded because of the swear word in it. Which is weird, because I don't have it set to do that. I have, like, a few choice words modded for obvious reasons, but, like, that's not one of them. But, eh. I am indeed aware of Ratchet 2, 3, and Deadlock have them. Yeah, I'm certainly up for doing 2 and 3 at some point in the future. I'm more just gonna have a break between 1 and 2, but yeah. Also, shout out to Rift Apart Music. The Savali Trials, I believe. It was a good soundtrack. Rift Apart had a really good soundtrack. It's a different vibe, but it was good. Oh, you're still alive. Heh. Fair. Are there more? Is that it? That's it. There we go. Yeah. Nearly there. So exciting. I mean, I like Deadlocked. I haven't played as much as the others. So I'm reluctant to do retro achievements because I'm aware that they could be terrifying, and I don't really know what it's like how challenging it would be. But I'm not against doing it. I might finish 3 and be like, oh, I really want to do Deadlock next. We'll see. But honestly, like, beating a boss without taking damage isn't that bad. Certainly in challenge mode when you've got some ridiculously overpowered weapons. Because I think they level up to like 99 or something, don't they? They level up ridiculously in that. So like, beating a boss without taking damage honestly wouldn't be that bad. I don't think, at least. I could be wrong. As long as you can do it in challenge mode, it'd be easy. I think doing something like even beating Drek in this game damageless wouldn't be that bad. With the Rhino, yeah, easy. Just wipes him out. Tumby. Oh, there is no. Okay, well, it still wouldn't be that bad, even if it was. Yeah, it's not that grindy. That's true. I also I remember it even without that. I remember leveling up 10 times per planet. It's pretty quick. Deadlock trophies, if I recall, was just general stuff, upgrade all the weapons, get the mega versions of each weapon, beat the game, do this boss, do this challenge. I think there was 1 or 2 for doing a 5-star difficulty one, I think. But yeah, it wasn't that bad, I don't recall. Yes, 10 to go, baby! Oh, nearly there! I'm freed from my grindy prison. And I can make food. I don't know exactly how long it's been. I think I started at 4-ish. So it's been an hour and 20 or so. Which is not that bad. I was prepared for it to be really, really bad. You mentioned 3 hours. And I think that was 3 hours if it was 400,000. Which I knew it wouldn't be. I knew it would be reduced significantly by playing the game. And it was, so, you know. I mean, the reality is, it was either do this or do a second playthrough. And realistically, a second playthrough would take 5 hours, and this took, an hour and a bit. So, I was prepared to go commit Sudoku, but I did not. I think just 3 more times. Maybe even 2 will do it. This is from Penny's Big Breakaway, which is also T-Lopes. T-Lopes just makes good music. They're also doing some of the soundtrack for Dench Attack, which, like, there's like 20 guest composers in that game, and that game's gonna have a killer soundtrack. Final Fantasy 16. I love the soundtrack for 16. So good. I look forward to playing it again at some point. I don't know when, but I shall. My friend Peter has it, but hasn't played it. Part of me was tempted as part of like the all the Final Fantasies game series, like to have like join him in his playthrough, and that be it, because I've already done a playthrough of it, so it could be like, okay, my first playthrough is actually your first playthrough, and that's how we do it. That's how it stays fresh. Oh my god, it's nearly there. Ah, well, it's over. It's over. 180. Woo! Goodbye. Oh, I have to go back. All right, whatever. Ugh, sure, whatever. Get back. Good. Oh, good stuff. Lovely. Oh. We are free! 180 grand. We all know what that means. The end is nigh. Yes!